When you were 5 or 6 and going to this very nice little private school, and you were home one day, and I was in my studio, and you came in to bug me, as you often did, and I said, Katie, what are you doing home? And you said, it's a holiday. And I said, what holiday? Not having any clue. And you said, the Jewish children have a holiday. So I said, but Katie, you're Jewish. And you said, I am? What's Jewish? And that really was the single most mortifying moment I had of being a non-observant Jew.
I grew up on Manhattan's Upper West Side. I lived across the street from a well-known monument and a lesser-known yeshiva. It's here that I learned there were Jewish kids like them and Jewish kids like us. They had the sideburns, the dark clothes, the yarmulkes. We had Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
I call myself Jewish, but I don't know the first thing about Judaism.
Hey, Sam and Orange are lighting candles. What is that holder called?
A few years ago, I joined my extended family for Passover. There we were, born-again Christians, lapsed Catholics, secular Jews, and a Scientologist.
Blood, frost, vermin, flies, rain, telephone, boil.
My Aunt Alice was thrilled.
I have been walking around on air for weeks thinking about this and this get-together.
Save money on shoes.
My sister Alice has a Seder every year. Jenny, my wife, takes my 2 children to it.
We miss you so.
I stay home. The kind of reform, a lighthearted, kidding around Seders of my youth where you half meant and half didn't, stuck in my craw then, stick in my craw now.
Christmas is another story. We returned to Aunt Alice's house.
We'd celebrated Christmas when I was a kid, and although the religious aspect of the Pfeiffers was that we gave Christmas presents, but we would never have a tree. A tree was just too much of a surrender to the Christianity. Giving presents was fine. A tree was a no-no. Then we started having a tree, and that seemed fine.